Okay, so my YouTube's gonna start.
Are you going somewhere? Looks like you're packing.
No, I'm just. It's hard to explain.
I don't think. I think that's it.
Why did you dig those
I think
holes?
YouTube took it. YouTube was like,
I don't want to
no.
talk about that.
So we'll keep it like
I
this. We'll go
told
back
you,
to the old.
friend. Okay, now we know. Now we
Are these from
know.
all the cars that have come into town?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
On my first night down by the pantry, you said that 2 cars haven't come to
Dang.
town on the same day for a really long time.
Live. Let me see if
And
the
that it
live
was
is up.
special.
The
Why?
YouTube is, but not the.
You've been here the
They
longest
can
out of
only watch it
anyone.
off a StreamYard now.
Do you know what this place is?
Oh no, we're back. We're back.
We're back. Okay, cool.
All right, y'all. We're gonna keep it just like this.
That's what you get, Fred. I
We have
told
learned.
you.
We have learned our lesson, a valuable lesson about they interrupted the stream due to I can't go back and forth with it. Let me make sure.
There's 2 pages.
Boom. Let me turn that to mute. I still got it playing in the background. We're gonna stop sharing it. I'll still keep it like this. That's all. But it's all good. It's all good. Things happen. Get ladies and gentlemen, trial and error. Trial and error. But this beautiful bottle. Like, subscribe, comment. This, I guess, is gonna be like a 2-part from episode 7 because it cut off. So, but now we got Kenny's mom talking about she sees Victor in the photo, and that's interesting because there is no. Oh no.
She was about to
Oh,
give
no.
up the pillow.
All right, let me go reshare this and get some folks back in here. What are you laughing at? That's crazy. I would be freaking out right now. This girl done walked in, Smiley's in there, Jasmine's in there. Trudy is petrified. We know all of you. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
gotta rip out her tongue.
Whatever they just did to her,
They pulled out her
it
tongue, friend, so she
minimized.
can't scream. Look at Dale over here, this little shit starter.
Really help this place. They just. Is that blood?
Is that blood? Yes, it is. Seeing Smiley over your guardrail like that is insane because Ellis woke up out of his drunk state. That's good.
So he wasn't too drunk. Not there in the house. They don't even be running. They just like to start trouble.
Where do you run to now? This is the interesting. Where do you go?
What's the protocol they start?
To go. Go where?
Oh, I forgot that's how Victor gets out. I totally forgot.
That's how who gets out?
That's how Victor gets out of this window.
Oh yeah. He's got the rope. He's ready. Victor, he's ready to go.
He's prepped all the time. Victor always got that pistol ready, friend.
Yeah, I think. But we don't even know that's in there yet, or do we?
No, he hasn't. I told you he doesn't pull it till or he pull. Yeah, I guess only certain people know though. Because remember he shot it. Only Jim and Tabitha know at this point.
Yeah. I think I might even brought it up to Boyd's attention that he has a. I gotta look back at that episode. Look, they said follow protocol though. But look how many people left that did not.
Help anybody?
Yeah, they just slid out.
They're supposed to, friend. They're not supposed to save each other.
We need to get to town. No, we have to go to the tree.
Yo, look how paranoid she is right now. I mean, they have a plan for this, as the lady says. They all have to go to the vehicle and get to town. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's protocol. That's protocol. But so many people, there was a lot of people in that colony house,
I
man.
don't think they
And they're
even would have
high.
found Ellis, honestly. Because he's in that secret layer. Or you know what I mean? There's those
Is
layers
that
on
secret?
layers.
Remember, when Boy went up to see them, it's like a straight walkway. I don't think they're secretive. I don't think it's not like a ladder they go down to get to him. He's just on the top floor. I think they would have eventually found him. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yo.
Oh my gosh, look at father and son about to meet. You know what I mean? Ugh. Do you think they were lovers at one point, these two?
What? No.
No?
No. I think she probably was looking for someone to have a love with because she was really interested in Jade and she expressed that. And then Trudy is done.
Trudy is done.
Oh, he thinks that's Fatima because that's Fatima's
Oh, because
thing.
the sweater, yeah.
He's probably so happy and so hurt at the same time.
Look at that, his future son. Oh my
Jump out the
god.
window.
Thank God for that floor.
Oh hell no.
Listen to me. We need to go. We need to run. Come on. Come on.
We need to run. And this dude talking about, I can't. I'll be a hobbling. This drunk dude. Oh my gosh, you been drinking?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That makes sense.
Wow, she just created a room.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. Insane. Great thinking by Fatima.
Do you think they just let him do that?
What do you mean did they let them do that? What do you mean?
They're like, we're done playing almost at this point. Like we
Well,
had
I mean,
enough
but
fun.
Kenny said it in one of the episodes that they never chase you. After his dad died, he was like, they never run. Right? So it's not they okay, we don't get you tonight. Remember, we know a lot more than people who are just watching episode 7 for the first time. They got all day. Like, even though they don't come out in a day, but what I mean is they got all time. They're gonna get you eventually. And they know this. And that's why I think was alluding to Kenny, like, they don't run. They don't have to. They know they're gonna get you eventually. They know it.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think they probably just let them think this was like a safe place for them, even.
Well, I think their own.
Or do you think also because neither of them wanted them in there, so that counters, you know what I mean? Like, no, them technically they didn't let them in, so that doesn't count as the one that let them in. Because then that makes you wonder, like, no, because then if you are, let's say, they come in the house, if you go hide in a closet and hang the talisman up, does that keep them from going in that closet space you're in?
I'll be right back.
You know what I mean?
Nah, you're saying there's what the talisman?
Yeah, like if you're in, like, let's say one of them ran to a closet in that house and they hang a talisman up in like real quick, like in
inside
the closet. Yeah.
they should be good according to that. What just happened there? They should be
Mm.
because it's confined, and now and we saw this a little bit with the RV too. You know, they said they never went out there. And look, boy done settled down. Boy done had some of that. See how that sable will tear? It'll that sable will bring you down, brother.
It was Jesus tequila.
It was sable.
Tequila Jesus. The Lord
Oh,
had
now,
blessed that alcohol.
now Donna done pulled up with the colony house people. They got a few people in there, but not as many. It was you remember when they were doing the
This is where they got it. Why did he turn around now that I'm thinking about it?
someone said father, and he just didn't even.
Oh, instinct kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah, his instinct. Stop that bleeding. Put all that pressure. You got to damn near choke him. You got to put that thing on that thing.
He already had his
They can't even
confessional,
get to the
boys.
hospital. Damn. Oh my gosh, man.
Nah, that puddle's too big, Boyd.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, Father Khatri is slipping away. Okay, yeah, we're back up on YouTube. You see the chat. I just had to verify that by putting that in there.
Look what you did to us. Oh my gosh.
This is gonna have to
You
say
got us.
part 1 and part 2 of episode 7 due to some YouTube violations. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to, y'all. Trial and error. Don't blame me. Damn, Father Khatri done.
Khatri is
Damn, got him out of here.
gone.
They done got him out of here, y'all. Father Khatri's gone.
God darn that Frank. You know what I mean?
Was that his name?
Yes, I
I'm
think
talking
it
about
was Frank. Not Frank. Oh dang, they didn't say his name, did he? I've been calling him Frank this whole time.
I'm trying to think about what it was too, because to be honest with you, he definitely did the worst things ever. By he just got a lot of people killed.
Mm-hmm.
He got a lot of people. I think a lot of them made it out. But Trudy was killed. Trudy was killed. Rest in peace, Trudy.
She
Just
was
remember, man,
slaughtered.
these people that had 96 days peace, solace. Hold on, I gotta plug my thing in. Y'all gonna hear me talk, but ooh, well, screw it. I'm just gonna plug it in. But yeah, now they don't have any days. It seems like night after night after night. It seems like the most horrific things are happening, and these people have lost their survival instincts.
Mm-hmm.
And you almost feel bad. Who dang man, this dude done got killed. Dude done got people killed in Colony House. Ellis is in bad shape. Ellis has some sort of ankle, leg, knee contusion, and but he's safe with Fatima, right? We can
Yes.
safely assume that. Okay, so they should be good for the night. Wouldn't that be messed up if they like open the door and like right as the sunlight's getting ready to like and they're like, hey, just so you know, that talisman didn't work because you can't do it on two sets of doors, and they
Like
just
the girl
open
with
it up. We
the uh-huh.
Yeah, we just
The
wanted you to have hope. You know what I mean? Like you have to have one on each door. You know what I mean? Like it
That's
would
what
have
I'm
been
saying.
crazy.
Like, cause then I didn't even like think about that. Like, that really means like if they really could save themselves if they go stand in a closet and put that talisman up, because that
But
creates
there's
a
only
second
so many
room.
talismans. That's the thing. The question is, who wants to be the brave soul to try to recreate one?
What if only certain people could? What if Fatima? Because there's time travel. What if Fatima's the one that made all of the talisman? Old
Where did you get
Fatima,
that?
like old Jaden, old Fatima. Because you know how she makes the bracelets for her babes in every lifetime. Maybe she makes a talisman also every single time.
I went.
Or you? Oh well, I know. I mean,
Maybe,
there's time traveling,
maybe
obviously. So maybe Julie went back and boom, boom, boom type of
yeah, but
thing.
we don't know that yet by episode 7.
Yeah.
We don't know that by episode 7. We just know that right now. I mean, would you try to recreate one? Because
Yeah,
Fatima should go
I
like,
got
"Hey,
so
me and
many
Ellis."
friends. I have like 18 hours in a day. You know what I mean? I'm scribbling on as many rocks as I can and tying some like a lanyard or whatever about it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm killing a cow so I can make some leather strips, and be like, "Oh, this cow got sick today," type of thing.
Friend, I thought I was slick. I thought I plugged my phone in. It didn't work. My phone about to die. But I think you could try that in the same room. Put the real, put the real talisman at the door that, like, that second door, and put your fake one
Mhm.
up and see if they can get in there and everyone because if they can get past that first door, then okay. But if they can't, and it's like jigga 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 jigga
Mhm.
jigga 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 jigga, you know what I mean? I'd be willing to start trying something because they seem like they're just so desperate that they're not gonna try anything because
Well, because
they're
I'm just
used.
confused because they came through that door the first time. So is it only really like if they kill the person that let them in, these other people have to agree for them to be in there?
No, no, no.
Because I mean,
All it
Fatima
has to
and
do is
Ellis did not want did not want them in there. You know what I mean? And
I
they
think it's
closed
just
the
if you
doors.
can
Uh-huh.
right. I think is if you can seclude yourself in a place with 4 walls, a box. Put yourself in any box and you hang a talisman, I think you're secured. The RV had no busted windows, luckily, except for where the tree came in. But then they put up a blanket,
But that's what
and
I'm
then they
saying
put the
in the
dang
house. So in the house, when they came in the house right now, were they only able to come in the house because the other monsters opened the door for them? Because remember the
yeah, the
black
monster. Once that
monster?
dude let him in,
Okay.
she was like, make sure you close the window, right, to make it seem like she was a good person. And then her name is Jasmine, y'all. And then
They can't
she just
really
wouldn't
turn the
open doors,
doorknobs though, right?
huh?
Have you ever seen one turn the doorknob? Now that I'm thinking about it.
The only time I
No.
seen someone try to turn a doorknob that was monster related was Fatima, and that's later down the road. Y'all will get to that if you haven't seen that. But I haven't seen off the top of my brain. I have not seen any of them try to turn doorknobs. I just see them
Uh-huh.
always knock. As
Yeah,
long as
no,
it has some form of
I don't
shelter.
think I've seen them turn any kind of doorknob, friend, like at all.
Yeah, Jesus 001. I'm with you. It has to be a form of shelter because we're gonna see them use some different variations of that coming up here soon, and specifically a journey into the night. For two individuals. I don't want to put anything out there, but yeah, and they don't have 4 walls. They have the bare necessity. So it has to be a form of shelter, and where it's blocked off. So even once they got in the house, they closed those back 2 doors, and you saw monsters were coming. But once they closed those doors and section that off, close those front 2 doors. Now it's boom. It's a rectangle, roof, floor, all that. They hung it. She did some thing on it though. She put her hands like The Rock, like DDP.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
know if y'all
Like,
watch
does the
wrestling.
person that doesn't want them in there, like, as long as they're touching on it or something happens like that?
Bless it or something like that. I think
I
that is
don't,
the thing because
that's what I'm confused about. Because who opened the door for them? Because remember the black girl and the white girl when
weren't
Fatima,
open the door for them. The whole house left.
but they
The
came
whole
in through
house
those
left.
doors, didn't they? The first two, because they were
No, they
open.
came in. They came in upstairs where old girl was at the window. Which I don't know how they got upstairs. They just like float. I don't know, but they came in through
Oh,
the upstairs.
there's that roof portion he came up on. Remember when Ellis jumped out? There was that roof.
Right. Yes.
But they
And
all
so they
came through
came
that
through.
little window for him. You think?
Because remember, Dale was downstairs and he was like, "What is this blood?" And Smiley was looking down because they came from upstairs. They came in that window. That's how they could come in. They still wouldn't have been able to open that door, but then everybody from the house dipped by any means. Back doors, front doors, windows, probably. Who knows?
Oh,
They
so you
didn't.
think they came in through everywhere except the front door because that still kind of is like a sectioned off piece they can't
I
get
think they
into?
only came in one way, that window. At least the bulk of them until people from the house started exiting. Once people opened the doors,
Oh, I see. Yeah, because I was gonna say Donna and all of them came out the front door. So that's what I was
right,
saying. I
right,
don't
right,
think they
and that's
can.
how.
Okay, I don't think
Yes,
they can
and
actually
so yeah,
grab
yeah.
doors.
And you know it's
That's
funny. We don't know who else went out of what. I mean, me, I jumped out a window. I'd have jumped out of my big. Dang, I'd have been right through.
Mhm.
I'm not playing with these people. They biting off tongues.
They couldn't
Mm.
have tugs.
I bit a hole. My sister made me bite a hole in my tongue once. I was little.
Really?
We were playing cops and robbers, and I was supposed to be a robber, obviously. So she tied my hands behind my back, right?
Uh-huh.
And
And
then,
you fell?
like, well, no, like a good big sister. Then she wanted to be like the prisoners, so then she tied my feet together. So now my hands are behind my back. She arrests me. She brings me up to the porch, right? The porch, which if y'all have been, I'm from Jersey, so you know how porches is. Like they're not
Yeah.
level, they're up. You know what I'm saying? So now my feet are tied together and my hands are tied behind my back together. This heifer gonna be like, all right, break out, run, and push me off the fucking porch. Man, I sounded just like them people. I was like, ah! All that thick, nasty. And you know how you know you got an evil sister when she breaks your spirit like that. You know what she came and said? She was like, "Shh, shh, shh. We gonna both get in trouble." What type of shit is that? So
You need to
I
make
understand.
you need to make a short of this whole section from the
Yo,
tongue bite.
all this shit was leaking out of here. If you my friend on Facebook, go tag my sister, my oldest sister. Make her come in here. She'll tell you that shit. She'll try to make it, she'll try to pretend like I was being good.
I was
He
just
didn't
being
want
a
to.
good officer of the law.
Yo,
Type of
she
shit.
pushed me off. Yo, let me say it. Let me say it in my. She pushed me off the fucking porch with my hands behind my back and feet tied together and expected a positive result. You know what I'm saying? Like what? What? Ah!
I had an ex
My
who bit
whole.
a hole in his tongue. I understand
Well,
your
lucky I
pain.
had a tongue left. And my mom, they didn't even take me to the hospital. Like I'm in a black household. They don't never want to take you to hospitals. So they put salt water and
Dang,
told me
you
to
bit your
gargle.
tongue with young teeth too, friend, because you know how sharp kids'
Yeah, I was
teeth
like
are?
6, 7 years
That's what I
old.
was saying. The
Crying. You
fresh,
talking about some
it's a
shush.
whole new set. You
Shush.
just bit
And,
a
and and you know what's wild? Because I'm the one crying so much and they got headaches, they aggravated. They are mad at me for me getting fucked up. Like, if you don't shut your mouth, like if y'all wasn't playing stupid games, you wouldn't like, damn. So shout out to Trudy. Oh boy.
Shut up. What is it here? Shout out to
You're not
Trudy.
screaming, bro. Cause now I'm thinking about it. I know what it's like. And I still got my tongue, thank God. It was a big hole. I almost took the whole thing off. I couldn't scream. I just cried uncontrollably with that thick red blood. Just ugh. Absolutely disgusting. With a sister petting me like a sheep. Shh, shh, shh. We both gonna get in trouble. Shout out to 80s kids, man. Shout out to us. We're still here. Absolutely. But you were in a you were in one room when they killed the chick with the yellow sweater, so they were in the house, but all discreet and stuff. Yeah, they were. She was fixing herself in the mirror.
Keep this plugged in.
Remember that mirror scene when we get down further in seasons? I'm gonna bring that back up because Dora was talking about that the monsters haven't really seen themselves. You know, um, there's some other instances I want to say about the monsters, but it's further down the road, so I can't bring it up now. He has the battle story to prove his point. Yeah, actually, absolutely. I have a lot. Yo, Jesus be the loved one. You know what's funny? I got a lot of stories, man. Like a lot. Adam JP probably knows like a ton of them.
Yeah, we decided that Jerry has lived at least 5 lives at this point earlier today. I was like, you've lived at least 5 lives. You're like 6 lives in right
Adam
now.
said I gotta get her on here. I'm gonna try to get her on here next week. And explain. Can you scream when you have tongue?
Does your sister do podcasts or anything?
There's who? My sister? Hell no. She's busy. She runs her own business and she works. So she's always on a grind. Always on the grind. But I got other sisters and brothers that can attest to stories and my mother.
No, I believe
I did her
every
dirt.
story you've told, Fred, because they're too.
I've never lied. I don't have to. When you live this life, you don't have to lie. When people start talking about it, they're like, wait, so that actually happened? Like, yeah.
Why would I make this up? Like,
yeah. It's just
plus,
it's
you're
no
not a
point.
criminal, so you know what I mean? Like, you have no record. Like, there's no reason for you to make up these lies for any reason. So,
No, absolutely not. The thing I just think it's funny when I tell stories, I'm like telling them not really to be funny, and everyone laughs, and I'm like, yo, bro,
you're
this is
like, I
like
was
torment and shit.
suffering. That's funny.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to get too far away from, but like I've broken my hip before and was left outside for hours. And most people don't break their hip in their lifetime. And I was young. I was 14. You know what I mean? When it happened, that eliminated all my sports career. That
How
changed the
did
whole trajectory.
you? Is it a long story? How did you break your hip? And was it snowing?
No, it had rained a little bit before. I was jumping over a Fisher Price bat. Adam can tell you. Let me see if I can find that picture. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in a wheelchair for months. But yeah, I gotta send it to myself. That's where it is. I gotta send it. But yeah, there's a picture of me holding my cousin in a wheelchair. It's like one picture, but that's the proof. And then when I get my sisters and stuff on there, they'll tell you. They'll tell you the torment that they used to do to me. They'll make it seem like I did it to them, but no.
Aren't you the
I was
oldest?
good. Second oldest of
Oh,
6.
see.
Yo, Adam already know. Adam was yeah. I don't want to get too far from. I could definitely go into story time. We might have to just do a whole Prison Universe story time with King
Story time
HP.
where we just give you a topic and you tell us a story on if you have a story behind
Yeah,
it.
because when we were talking about the tongues, I'm like, when should I tell them that this happened to me? Like,
This is a good,
I
this
didn't have
was
them
a
bite
good
my.
episode. Yeah, that was the perfect
Yeah,
time.
that's why I've been saying like it's a good episode. I already have live, real life references to put to this. I could have people that I don't think Adam was born yet when it happened, but I could tap into some people like you remember what happened when we played cops and robbers, and they're gonna tell you right off the jump, oh, you bit that hole in your tongue, and you're gonna be like, wait, this dude really, yeah, yes, and they didn't take me to the hospital. Just gargle. Think about what salt does to a wound and how fucking painful that is. They put like peroxide and salt water and told me to
Well, your tongue
gargle.
heals
It's nothing
fast,
but
and I mean, okay.
all they
Because
gave
I
me.
remember, no, my ex in high school bit through his tongue, and his parents didn't take him to the ER either. Like he just had to not talk for a few days.
Yeah, you have to shut the fuck up. Like that's
So
all
the
you
skin will
can
grow
do.
back.
You can't eat. You're eating mad mushy stuff. And
And it's falling through the
shout out to my
hole.
parents. You're just eating mad mushy shit. They gave me old Negro spiritual remedies, and I hate that. That's why I'm happy to be in 2025. You can go on TikTok. TikTok's back, y'all. You can go on TikTok and find your remedy. But in 1988, nah, brother. Go get that iodized salt with the woman with the umbrella on it. Go get that.
The
Go get
little
some of
girl.
that
It's
tusk
not a
if you
woman.
even
It's
have
a
it.
child. It's a little girl.
You know what I mean? So
That's terrible. Like I can't even. They literally ripped their tongues out of their throat, though, friend. Like they were like snatching the throat from the top to the bottom. Their tongues out.
even with Trudy had an excruciating amount of blood. I don't even know if something cracked where they took her jaw off. Because remember, Donna has already explained to
Tabitha.
Tabitha that the monsters will definitely toy with you and stuff. So they skinned her. Now remember, they were hunters. Donna and her sister, they were going hunting,
So
and
they
they
skinned
skinned
her.
her like a deer. That's what they said. Like, so they're aware of what you do, and like at this, you know what I'm saying, and they may, you know, they may use that against you. So in this case, old boy may have. I can't even imagine why old boy opened that window for her though. Her name is
What at some
Jasmine. So
point, at some point, these monsters, because you know how the other guy can walk in the daytime, they go into the real world and just play around as real humans. Like we were saying, like when we first started watching, that maybe they're like fairies. Do you think they can take the form, and that's how they're able to like when they're sending someone to from? They're like, hey, we got this guy, his wife, like with Ellis, we got this guy who's his wife was in the army. He was, he was this and they're about to pull in type of
there's
thing.
got to be a tie-in. My tie-in, because I don't want to get too far into like season 3 where we're giving away everything, but like
Yeah.
I think the my initial thing, and I still stand by it, is that everyone is a form of descendant of people that came from before, and so that they're always going to target your family or a cousin of like. If we kill the father and the son, no one escapes. But you had brothers and sisters. Those brothers and sisters have kids, so somehow you're still linked, you know what I'm saying, over generation and generation and generation. Your family may just be cursed by whatever happened with the original families that were there. And that's how they got
So
linked.
do you think
Because
they
the original
always
families, I don't.
oh, okay. You know how we have the theory that the black soldier we saw chasing Jade is a soldier, right? And we
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
Boyd.
Civil War soldiers, sometime in that
Do
era.
you think they always kind of picked the same work they did? You know what I mean? Like Boyd's a soldier because ancestor was a soldier. So that's why they can kind of know what
Wow.
that's when they say we know what you are. It's like, oh, you're a soldier because your family was a soldier, so you're just an inkling to, oh,
That's an
my,
incredible point.
you know what I mean? That
No,
would
that's an
make sense.
incredible point that we don't know yet, even as if you finish season 3. But I think it's a legitimate, like, it very well may be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Yeah, I think that's a legit, like, we need to have a conversation. Let's go live this week and talk about some more theories too. I think y'all, if y'all didn't know, I am working on a couple things. Um I'm gonna be honest, I'm behind. Nah. But if you didn't know, I'm doing the From Versus series, From versus The Walking Dead. This will be the first episode. Okay.
Oh,
Um
that's
it
nice,
should have
friend. That's
already
a nice picture.
been out. However, I'm not gonna lie to you, when you're watching this stuff and taking notes, because I love both shows dramatically, it's very hard for me not to start watching the show and taking more notes than I probably should. Like, I already have one from one episode. It's like this, that little bit. I got I got some whole other notepads of some stuff to run down, and I can like go into it deeply and deeply. So I have a lot of stuff that's been formulated for long periods of time. However, when I go back to refresh and make sure everything's where it is, I
Mm-hmm.
love The Walking Dead. I love From, and it's very hard for me not to be like, "Oh man, I didn't even peep that." So as I'm
Mm-hmm.
taking notes, I'm discovering things versus giving it to you. But they'll definitely be out this week. This will be the very first one again, From versus The Walking Dead. This one is going to be a general. It's going to be look at their location. It's going to look at the original members of the team because it's an unfair advantage to say The Walking Dead, and they have like 13 seasons before they even
Mhm.
start counting spin-offs.
Yeah.
Multiple spin-offs. Fear of the Walking Dead, Dead City, Daryl, shit. I'm trying to think
The
of the one with
short-haired
Michelle and Rick.
lady. Yeah.
It's wild. You know what I'm saying? So, but some of the other ones we have coming too. Boom. Lori Grimes versus Abby Stevens. This is the wives of in comparison, and this will be a comparative analysis, right? It's very hard because there's not much information on Abby Stevens, but the information we get is very, very potent, potent. You know, but if you look at the kids, let's look at some of the kids. Some of the kids, the son versus the son, specifically, because we're gonna get into some other ones. But yeah, Carl Grimes, Ella Stevens. You know what I'm saying? We talk about some of the bad women, right? We talk about some of the bad women. You got Donna versus Carol. I had to do research to get their last names. You know what I'm saying? What about the right hand man's? Right hand man's to Rick, you know, and Boyd, right? You got Kenny versus Shane, and that's an interesting walk. And this is gonna be a heavyweight fight. This is gonna be later. This is not gonna be in the beginning. This one is probably gonna be once we've dropped enough shows and we're getting that good continuous group of people who are tapped in. I'll drop that one last, if not last, close to. But there's some other ones too. I didn't even do the graphics for, but you got Julie versus Beth. Um, which comes up. So it's very
Is that
interesting.
one of the blonde
Uh,
baby girls, right?
yeah, Chrissy versus Herschel is another one. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So yeah, you got doctor versus doctor. You got father versus father. You know what I'm saying? So there's some different parallels that I wanted to bring up. Dale versus Dale was a thought because both shows have a Dale. Um, so it may still go, but one Dale is significantly more impactful in his show than the Dale and From, where he's just very seldomly seen. But yeah, the show is definitely working, it's definitely coming. And there'll be some other stuff too. We'll go live out throughout the week to do maybe a From theory, and maybe we bring a person on, whoever has one of the best theories, explain it or something like that. We want to
Oh,
be able
that'd
to
be
get the
so cool.
algorithm
Yeah.
up.
No, we definitely. I'm sure we can find. We can see if Utaku is doing anything, friend. He's been our most loyal person besides Adam. You know what I mean?
You said
Our
Taco?
Otaku Fix with the one that's always on there. I don't think he was on there today, but he's always on here. We can see maybe if he's doing
Gotcha.
anything.
Got you. I would definitely love to hear some theories and talk with you guys. Maybe do like a 5-minute run, like 5 minutes with this person, 5 minutes with that
Ooh,
person.
or maybe we can even ask the people who. Oh, it's only one person, right? That runs the FROMily account that there is. Maybe we can ask
As
him
far as
for
I know, it's one
everything.
person.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we could
maybe
definitely do that.
let's do that too. Like, we should DM somebody. Yeah, because it's
And we
supposed
could
to be
definitely do a look.
cold here. So I'm gonna have Monday and Tuesday off this week. But I know you have wrestling.
Man, nice. I got tomorrow off, so if you want to do something tomorrow, we can definitely hit up and then
Oh,
we'll
during
drop a
the
link.
day.
I don't know if y'all noticed this today. Dora got on me about this. I didn't even know it was possible for live links putting a pre-prompt before the show, so we can actually give you the link and you can be waiting and just already have it preset. I didn't know you could do that for the lives.
And we
So
learned
awesome.
you can't put the videos in, Jerry, okay? Or they'll cut us off.
Yeah, the videos are a bit much. The videos are a bit much. So we might have to do it with the phone, or we might have to do it in a smaller segment. Maybe I could reload a clip and
I
play
think we're
20
only
seconds.
allowed like a certain amount, like
I
5 seconds,
think that's the
maybe.
case.
Because I remember like when I was doing We Love Wrestling, he would always be like, and he would tell like the people we were with, like, wait till after 15 minutes of like, don't curse for the first 15 minutes, like don't do this the first 15 minutes.
No,
And I can't
that's
remember.
a thing too. That's a different thing. That's when you I could get into it, but yeah, if you have certain words being used early in your video, they
Mhm.
ask you if you do that, and then your video gets classified as something different. And so, yeah,
Yeah, we can figure this out. We'll figure it out. Maybe
yes,
10 seconds
uh,
only, little increments, not that many
yeah,
times in the
maybe
first.
5 to 10 seconds. Definitely
I
want to
still
put that
gotta
out
send
there
you your
again.
bottles. I'm doing it this week, friend. I'm sending you your 2 bottles because I still have them.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Hey, I'm not worried
Oh,
about it. As long as it's in your hands, it's good now.
I had my mom and one of my friend that did my daughter's hair, they drank the Sable. My mom said it was too spicy for her, but she still drank it all. And then my friend Asha, I had her drink some before we left my house for me to drop her off, which is like, she literally lives like 10 minutes from me. And then we sat in the car another 10 minutes. And by the time we got out of the car, she like smiled and she was like, I feel good. So it's really,
No, this
Sable's good, guys. Sable's good. Is
Abel's
why.
good. Abel's good. You know what's in the cup. So so if it's a 45-minute video and you use 25 minutes of it, it'll be an issue. Oh, Jesus, B001, it's definitely an issue with a lot less. I tried to break it up in segments. So what ended up happening during this broadcast when you see me tripping, I got it. My notifications are on my phone, even though I'm D&D. I saw it pop down saying Hall Priest Universe from YouTube, and it was like your video has been something.
Has been
And
flagged.
what did it say?
It stayed on
Dang, I can't even
Instagram
see
though.
it.
Like we could still see, like on
Live
Instagram, I
stream
think we were still able to see everything because it was through
just
StreamYard
as
and
a
not YouTube.
copyright notice. As a copyright notice. I don't know if you see it. There it
They said,
is.
get that off the screen, Hall
Yeah, it
Preezy.
was
That's
like live stream copyright notice. Your stream, hi Hall Priest Universe, due to a copyright match, your stream is interrupted. So I had to go on here and restart it. So it might be in 2 parts because one video is already ended at 40 something minutes. It says we've
okay.
been live for an hour and 22, but
Yeah, because I know
it could be a
mine.
2-part video.
Mine didn't stop because you know how I'm on Instagram. It kept us going on Instagram. So
Facebook too, because I'm on Facebook. It kept us going on Facebook and Twitter.
yeah, it was just
Well, not
YouTube that was
YouTube.
like, y'all need to get off of here. Don't ever do this stuff again.
Yeah.
So,
The video is still up, but I think it does get cut off. Yeah, it does. It does. But then I'm gonna have to put part 1 and then I'm gonna put part 2 for episode 7.
yeah, definitely. I
Might
think it
even
just keeps going because
no, it doesn't. It
it
doesn't. It
doesn't.
stopped.
Because
It
on my
stopped.
YouTube, like my actual YouTube itself, it stopped when yours stopped, but then it just restarted wherever we were at on my YouTube channel. Because you know how I just have the channel just to have it.
Yeah.
It had basically like where you could watch it and then it paused it, but then it just restarted again. It like started the stream again.
So right now let me see if it's in videos. Nope. Let me get on my lives. So right now there's a 40-minute video and it ends. It's 40 minutes and 54 seconds. And we were playing the part with my man was massaging her in the hole. Pause. Well, it's not a pause. And
Pause.
then boom, you can go to our live video, which is live right now. So I don't know. It might be a 2-part video, but if it is, we'll label it as such, and you'll know. You'll just have to watch it in 2 parts. We live and we learn, y'all. We live and we learn. Label it as such, and you'll know. You'll just have to watch it.
Yeah, because it's still showing as live on mine. Like it literally just stopped, but then just like paused and went back and continued. Like it still shows us on my live. But it just showed like kind of like it interrupted and then it just kind of restarted itself and started again. Cause what was it like 30 something minutes in?
Yeah. 40.
40 minutes in? Okay, let me see if I can pull it to there to see.
You'll see it because there's a video on our live. There's a video on our live, and it says it's only 40 minutes, and this is 40 minutes and 50 seconds. It's already ended, but that's not this one. It still says we're live. It just like if you see our live thing, it's just in there. So it is what it is. We made a mistake, y'all.
Yeah, we know better now, though. Now we know our limitations, guys.
We definitely know the limitations now. But hey, yeah.
Yes, but I definitely need to join back this party, friend. This is a birthday party for today.
Well, thank y'all for stopping in.
Yes.
Remember, beautiful bottle of Sable signed by Morris Chestnut and Harold Perrineau, aka Sheriff Boyd. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Share the
Yes.
video too. Let's get some more people in here. And
Yes.
Sundays at 9, that's our thing. FROMily. And any last minute save rounds?
No, happy birthday to our Truth, as well. It's his birthday. Yeah, my daughter's birthday twin. Wrestling stuff. But yeah. No, other than that, I think that's it.
All right, well, we'll see y'all next Sunday at 9, but we'll definitely jump in the week with some stuff. And you'll probably see that From vs. The Walking Dead starting this week too. So keep an eye out for that. Hit the notification bell. And until next time, peace.